Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. And before we get going, there's something I wanted to talk about from a couple videos ago. It's something that I showed and even reacted to with some surprise, but the gravity of it didn't really... I didn't appreciate just how just how big of a thing it was. So I'm gonna pop a screenshot of it right now. So this is gonna be from the video where we did the farming highlights that took us to 91% game completion and 900 cards. Early on in that video, I had a nether encounter, which at first looked like that encounter with the two people who sell you trait materials. But one of them, instead of selling trait materials, was selling nether stones. The reason that's huge is because during low-level farming, I was able, from that guy, to buy a fairly high-level nether stone, and one even with a trait on it, if I can find it. It was a 420 something. From Death to Destiny. Yeah, I remember the name of this trait because it was very distinctive. And this is just a dude selling it for free. Well, not for free, you have to pay like $500,000 of every resource. But it might as well be for free because you've got like tens of millions, 100+ million of most resources. It might as well be free. And the reason that this is big is because earlier on in that farming session, I didn't even show it. There were other instances where I got what looked like a similar encounter, the two people selling trait materials, and I didn't even bother talking to them. I think it happened maybe twice in between both the farming sessions for the astrologer and then the blood mage. So I don't know if I gave up on the chance to buy nether nether stones, or whether it was just more of the people selling just trade materials. But regardless, we're gonna be on our toes from now on. We're gonna be watching out for encounters that look like that, and if we see the two people, we're not gonna just assume that they're selling useless trade materials. We're gonna talk to both of them, and we're gonna make sure that we're not leaving behind something potentially valuable. And anyway, with all of that said, it's time for us to get into this episode. What is the objective of this episode? Well, I think we're just gonna have a relaxed episode of just going through until the next false god fight. Maybe handing in a rune of prophecies. And just seeing what we find, because next episode we're gonna be back to the grind, or I'm gonna be back to the grind. Ooh, another realm. Don't mind if I do. Oh, game, That's funny. That's funny, game. That's funny. That's hilarious. All right, so. We're now doing random realms because one thing we did last episode was we got all of the non-rare mastery achievements done. All of the non-rare mastery achievements. So we only have 8 achievements left. In fact, we can just skip to the skip to the back of the list to show you that all we need is 5 more achievements for the constructs, 3 more achievements for the god spawns, and then we'll be done. We'll be done with mastery achievements. But no doubt, even though all it's gonna take is 8 more encounters, no doubt it's gonna take us a while to find those 8. But who knows? Maybe we'll find one of them over the course of this episode. You never know. We found the candle though. I think it is worth doing some summoning, since we do have to kill Oh, we don't have to kill death creatures. Okay, so we'll skip the ghoul for now. And I think we'll start going for gorgons, because we do need to kill sorcery creatures. Yeah, we'll go for some of these deranged gorgons. They sound like they're just wonderful people. Anybody described as deranged, probably interesting to be around. Although who knows? Maybe they're just misunderstood. That's always a possibility. Anyway, let's just get some more of them on the field. And let's try and go through this realm methodically. What else would we like out of this episode? Well, you know, the usual skins, cards. We went past 900 cards, and now we want to just get closer to 1,000, or get as close to 1,000 as we can get. 902 right now. 2 cards dropped in the last episode. Let's see what we find or don't find in this episode. And I can't help but notice you are not one of the rare masters. That's pretty sad. But you know what? That's okay. I forgive you. Nobody's perfect. Alright, let's take that guy down. And keep on taking the rest of these guys down. So I'm recording this on a Monday evening. Or like early evening. After I'm done with work. And after I'm done with this episode, I'm gonna go back to grinding 100 realms as whichever specialization is alphabetically next. We got the Blood Mage done last time, and I'll just do whatever's next. And I think it works well because Monday is done, but I will have work for the rest of the week. And a lot of boring downtime at work where I'll have my laptop, but it would seem rude if I, you know, if I put my headphones on and started listening to YouTube videos. Whereas if I just quietly get my keyboard out and play this game, I can sort of avoid the awkwardness of people, you know, knowing that I'm just, like, not interested in whatever's going on. Even though I don't think they'd mind, but sometimes you just wanna... Sometimes you just wanna avoid even a slight amount of awkwardness, which I sometimes do to unhealthy levels. I'm very, 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 like, conflict averse. So, yeah, that's one of the many ways that I cope. Anyway, let's ransack all these chests. Even more chests. And let's explore the rest of this realm. And let's move on. Which realm is this? This is 1962. So, ooh, we're about to get a skin. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! What? Let's see if we can try and figure out what that is. So it's an Amphis Bana skin. Looks like one of those flotation donut things. Ring things, whatever you want to call it. Is it a lifeguard? I want to say maybe that might be the theme. We'll find out. What did I tell you called it? Although that was kind of an obvious one, so you know, maybe you're not that impressed. But you know, it's pretty nice. Let's take a closer look at it. since a lot of these skins are partially obscured by all of the status effect icons when we find them. So Amphisbaena Lifeguard. There we go. We couldn't even see the bottom like head, you know, with the tongue sticking out. Very cool. Well, I think that's a megaphone that he's got in his other mouth. You can kind of see it in the moving graphics on the bottom. And the other Amphisbaena skin is also very cool. I like this one a lot. The Librarian. Might as well take a look at that one again. Both wonderful skins. Early skin drop. You gotta love it. Skin drops are nice, but I think I'm back in the phase of wanting cards to drop. Speaking of wanting cards to drop, so I mentioned that I was looking over my earlier video and I noticed that thing about the nether encounter selling nether stones, or that's what reminded me of it. But the reason I was even looking through that video was because I was doing some like basic calculations. I was looking at how many cards did I find in this session, and because I'd already recorded other episodes after that, I couldn't just look at the card totals because some of them would have come after the farming session. I wanted to know specifically how many cards did I get while I was farming the 100 Blood Mage realms. And the reason I was doing that was I wanted to know how feasible is it to have a goal of finding all of the cards by episode 500. Long story short, the answer is I don't really know. Because it depends so much on the very volatile thing of whether you find like they are very low rarity drops, and you can find a cluster of them very quickly. You can also go a very long time without finding any. So it's hard to say. But all of that is to say, right now, at this phase of the game, as much as I love finding skins, the closer we get to completing the card collection, I'm kind of like, let's just get it done, you know? And then when it's done, it's done. And then we can just have skins as a more open-ended goal, because you're probably never really gonna truly finish your skin collection, because every now and again the dev is gonna add, you know, new skins as like seasonal rewards or other things like that. So there's probably gonna be like never gonna be a settled endpoint that, oh, like now you're done collecting skins. Whereas they're probably not gonna do the same thing with cards, because with cards it has a gameplay impact as well. They give you stat bonuses just for having the cards, and then also you get a card set bonuses. So in order for them to add more cards, they'd have to add more card sets, and then that could have that could change the game balance, which wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, but you know, I also imagine if you're a dev, when it comes to game balance, you probably reach a point where you're like, this is the ideal balance, and I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. And you know, that isn't to say that maybe you couldn't just add card sets that are purely collectible. That's also an option. That could be an interesting compromise, but it would feel a bit strange that if every other card set gives you bonuses, and then there are others that are just there for decorative purposes. So yeah, maybe not an ideal option. So it's just something to think about. So why did I get an experiment done? What should I have done? I should have probably I should have probably done a hunt mission, but it didn't really matter either way, I guess. I mean I can do a hunt, but I'm probably not gonna wait until the whole hunt is finished. We're probably gonna be handing in this Rune of Prophecies quite earlier than that. Alright, let's get a nice bonus roll. $353 is good enough to take to a random realm. I like that we're able to do random realms just because picking your own realms, it takes a bit of the surprise out of it. Ooh, speaking of surprise realms, this realm I was waiting for our next chance to go in here, because this is one of the realms where I hit level 70 while I was doing my farming. And this is the level 70 bonus that we got. Tombstones sometimes grant trait materials, which I think is largely going to be useless, but I guess maybe they can give you rare trait materials. Although if they did, I wouldn't know, because I don't think it would give me some sort of special notification. A 21% chance to resist damage. I think we're not going to be doing any summoning in this round. We do have to answer riddle dwarf questions. So Tenebris is Bastion of the Void. I guess we can do a little bit of summoning. Just a little bit. What were we summoning last time? We were doing Gorgons. And we're not done with those, in fact. In fact, there's quite a bit still left to find. So let's get some more on the field. Maybe I summoned a few too many. Oh, this is annoying. The combination of them being protected and having a chance to avoid our damage just makes those protected elites insufferable. But those guys are dead. Hopefully there aren't any more of them on this map. Anyway. Enemies are fused with Crusaders, which isn't bothering us too much, I don't believe. Alright, let's keep on moving. I think this is one of those realms where you can spawn extra chests, I think. But I'm not completely sure. Yep, we just saw a chest. Although I'm not sure what caused that to appear. I can look through the bonuses, but you know what? Let's just leave it as a mystery. Alright, so we gotta get some skull piles dealt with. These skull piles are easy to miss. They blend in really well, and they look like they're just decorations, but no, you do have to interact with them. Well, I guess you don't have to. Normally, you could just leave them if you wanted to, but in this case we do, because it is the realm objective. That's 1 out of 2. There's gonna be more for us to find. Alright, let's take out some of these dudes. Or I guess some of these ladies, I should say. I'm pretty sure Gorgons are canonically feminine. Right? They were sisters, and then And then Medusa was one of the Gorgon sisters. I think that's how that particular Greek myth went. And then Perseus came and killed Medusa because he had that really reflective shield. So instead of looking directly at her, he was looking at her reflection, even though that seems like a weird loophole, but I guess that's that's, you know, mythology for you. They love their strange rules that they're selectively literal about. Anyway, let's keep going. Last episode, both of the cards we found were from random loot. Let's see what our luck looks like this episode. Will we get anything from our farming? We found one skin, but it's not like it came from our farming. It just came from one of the random creature mobs we encountered, so we can't really even take credit for that. We hit a favor rank with some god, I don't know who, but regardless, gave us a bit of loot. That's nice. That's nice. I'll take it. Ooh, I think there's a treasure golem in this realm. Alright, take out these dudes. And let's take out some more Gorgons. Alright. I'm trying to grab this. There's a tiny candle as well, giving us a bit of extra favor with Erebus. Which I'll happily take. There's the treasure golem. This is the skeleton master, who I'll take out. Like this. Skeletons are usually pretty weak, so I'm not too worried about these guys. When I say weak, I mean they're fragile and they have low defense, but they're very good offensively. They're like what I would consider the most glass cannon out of all of the races. There's the other skull pile. Take out these dudes. That's the realm done. That's the treasure picked up, and are we done? I think we're done. I think we are done. There's like one enemy running around, but I'm not gonna go out of my way just to kill one enemy, so I think we're just gonna move on to the next realm. Pretty soon we'll have another boss fight coming up. The realm after this one. Well, the realm after the one that we're just going to. We'll go to this one, and then the realm after that one. Will be another boss fight, which we'll take in the Arachnid Nest. Right. Caustic Reactor. This is I really like the music in this realm. Even though it's kind of like stress-inducing a little bit, something about it just I find really funky. Alright. We gotta kill a sewer boss, and that's gonna be an easy realm victory, but of course we'll explore the rest of the realm anyway. Don't wanna leave stuff lying around. Especially when you can find good loot. let's continue. Alright, okay. Okay, let's go. Yeah, the music in this realm, it starts out with a weird stress inducing is probably too harsh of a way to put it, but it has a nervous energy to it. But then over the course of it, it does some very interesting melodic stuff. I think that's why I like it. It's it's a lot more. It has a much more. It has a certain aggressive complexity to it. There's probably other pieces of music in this game that if we really looked, if we got out the sheet music, technically you'd say, okay, maybe, I don't know, Frostbite Caverns has a more complex musical structure to it, or like it has more compositional complexity to it. But it's also a very sort of ambient track almost. It doesn't. You don't notice it as much. This one, I think, yeah, what I like about it is that it, despite being video game music, which is supposed to be something simple that you can loop over and over again, has a bit of a build-up and phases to it. Like what you'd expect out of a more artistic piece of music. And this is the part that I was saying was the stress-inducing part of the song. I'm sure the tritone is involved somehow. Anything in music that's stressful sounding, usually the tritone is directly or indirectly responsible. So it wouldn't surprise me if a similar thing is going on here. Alright. I think that's enough music critique. Let's continue on with the rest of this realm. So we're done with sorcery, we need to kill chaos, life, nature. So let's go back to page, whatever, 34, 33? We need to kill chaos, life, and nature. So, wasn't there a harpy? Harpy torturer, you're next. You're next. Alright. So far, no cards. That's okay. We've still got a good amount of time left to go. Alright, crappy netherstone. I think we'll hold on to those. I can use them in my low-level farming to help with the Rune of Prophecies. And, you know, we don't really desperately need... Well, we don't need to use the stones to begin with, and we don't really need the small amount of piety that we get from destroying them. So Why are my people casting Dispel? Are the harpies blinding us, or is it a realm thing? Oh, they have repelling. Okay, that explains it. All right. And occasionally, we're not casting repelling because sometimes our Dread White is casting Dispel at the top of the combat. All right, let's keep things moving along. I don't think there's much left in this round. So we've just gotta, I think... Oh no, there could be a chest in the top left. Right, so we'll finish this round and then we'll do the nether boss fight in the next round. And there's no no chest. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. I think we'll head home, hand in our projects, start some new projects. We'll hold on to the Goblet of Trials for now. I'm sure it's bothering some people, like, why aren't you handing it in? That's because I'm tired of having to roll it. Son of Keyforge. Start another pilgrimage. So 64 is now the lowest. So be it. Alright. Alright, making good progress. Chaos, Nature, and Life. We'll get those done soon. Let's take out Tellure. 350 extra traits? No. 428. Much better. Take that fat bonus into the Arachnid Nest, and let's see what we can get. Pretty close to another favor rank. Ooh, treasure golem. Enemies are resistant to debuffs, which is annoying. Anyway. Let's try to get another favor rank before we start opening loot. Just to try and min-max things a little bit. Because I think that should raise our loot bonus for this round ever so slightly. Unfortunately, there's no way to avoid getting into combat with these Nemesis creatures who are also sources of loot, but you know, that's okay because we'll keep everything else around. Right, pretty close now. Maybe I should stop spawning Nemesis creatures if I'm that keen on not killing them. Or this is gonna do it. we need this to be a good roll. There we go. There we go. There we go. Perfect. And for getting the next favor rank, we get something for our troubles, which is a pretty bad netherstone. Now we can freely interact with any and every source of loot on this map. And let's see what we find. Alright. Let's check out these guys. Annoying to fight them just because of how much of your time they waste, but oh well. Alright, so let's go back to this page and get some more Harpy Torturers. We can freely summon them because this is another boss round. Wait, are we done? Farming chaos creatures? We are. So I should summon some life creatures. Alright. The closest life creatures we have are the Ophan, the Metida Ophan, which we don't have enough space for, but I'll in just a moment be able to get some of them on the field. So let's do exactly that. Go back to page 45. Get you on. And now let's just go through the rest of this round. We also need to kill nature creatures. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that slowly. Alright, let's move on here. Here. And start opening all of these chests. All right. All right. Alright, let's... This is annoying. The combination of the champion nemesis modifier and his own trait. That's so dumb. Yeah, that wasted quite a bit of our time. I feel quite aggrieved, but there's not much we can do. Just all you can do is sit there and wait. Anyway, let's take out these guys. Another mimic. I think we've gotten all mimics. I think we've gotten all mimics. And you give us a nether stone as well. That's pretty nice. But there's a treasure golem as well. Where am I going? Oh. Nothing in this offshoot room except some more harpies. That's fine. Alright, let's try and hunt down, or let's try and corner this treasure golem now. There we go. Should be able to just punch him to death. There we go. Nothing to do with me, that's fine. Let's clear up these rooms. And then let's move on. Alright, alright. Almost done. Should summon some more Ophan. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And now we'll finish off the realm. Just so we can get the life creature objective marked off. All right. All right. All right. This must be where the boss is. So let us finally get this realm finished. We've been killing a lot of summons, no cards so far, but that's okay. That's okay. Nemesis creatures, that's fine. Pretty crowded room, but I think just 2 more enemies left. Well, this one and 1 more. Oh, 8? And no, 8 enemies and a master left. So there's obviously a lot still left to do in this round. Huh. You know what? Let's just get the boss dealt with. They're snared, so that's already job done mostly. Do a bit of this. We'll just have the Dread White. We'll just have the Dread White do the job for us. And I think just have you do this. I think this is enough. Obviously, I'm wrong. Huh. Huh. Well, somebody's gonna have to cast Astral Dimension. Just do it right now, I guess, so that we can do our double cast Clayman. So, oh, this. What's your? Oh. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. It's he's got a 5% damage cap. That's what's going on. That explains it. I think they're about to be finished though. There we go. The damage cap should go now that he's dead, but maybe it's gonna take the game a while to register that. Right, nothing special from all of that loot that we just got. That's okay. That's okay. This realm has been... It hasn't lived up to the standards of what I expect to find in the Arachnid Nest, usually. Although maybe I'm starting to feel, you know, arrogant and entitled. But we haven't found a... Well, we found some nether stones. I haven't found any cards or skins in this realm. I guess skins don't really depend on... they don't really depend on your loot bonus, so that's largely irrelevant. Ooh, triple cast on an ethereal spell gem is... that's pretty sweet. That's what you like to see. That's what you like to see. Not that we needed all of those extra casts, but it felt good. It felt damn good. Alright, now we're done. Is there any reason to go down? Those are all low fun enemies. Do we need to fight? Well, we need to fight more life creatures, so might as well kill these. Might as well. There we go. That's the prophecy task done. Good job to us. Alright, now let's move on to another random realm, I do believe. Yeah, no boss fights. Ooh, but we are going to get a 400% item bonus, which hopefully is going to give us something nice, but there's only one way to find out. Where are we going to go? Bloodgrove. Haven't been here in a while. Gotta collect coins. This is another one of those... Well, this is unfortunate. Well, this is really unfortunate. Enemies are fused with... Enemies are fused with Tremors and they have rightlings. Oh my god, this is really bad. This is really fucking bad. So no farming in this realm. Definitely no farming of any kind in this realm. I don't even want to get into normal combat in this realm just because of how awful it is. That's the issue with Ridelings, is you just get a whole bunch of debuffs. Here we go. First card drop comes courtesy of random loot, as we've come to expect. Pillwiz Peasant. No partial bonus. What's the Pillwiz set looking like? 6 out of 9. It's a pretty big set. This is a set that makes the bleeding debuff better. Alright. Nice. So even though this realm is garbage, at least we found something nice. So the loot bonus is paying off handsomely. Alright. Well, well, well. Card number 2 comes courtesy of the random loot at the end of the Nemesis creature fight. Tox Dweller card. So in the space of maybe less than a minute, we've already found as many cards as we found in the entire last episode. So this Tox Dweller card takes us to 4 out of 6. And that makes the bomb debuff better. Ooh, the full bonus would actually be a very good synergy with the like any bomb build, basically. Oh god, this is a... This is annoying. And for good measure, we also get a nether stone. This realm, if you're gonna have a really bad enemy fusion in a realm, you should at least be well compensated for it, like what's happening in this realm. The master fight is gonna be annoying though. Oof, yeah. There's 5 more enemies somehow that we gotta kill. Alright. Oh, this is annoying. Excuse me. Look at how many turns we're losing. Because fuck, they can interrupt your spells. They can also interrupt your attacks. That's what makes them so annoying. Even worse than vortexes. Even worse than vortexes. Actually, oops, sorry. I just bashed my desk lamp. Maybe equally bad as vortexes. It's whoever you're fighting at the time. They're the ones who will seem the worst. Because I don't remember the last time we fought vortexes. Probably I would have even been annoyed enough that the last time I fought them I would have put it in the video title about how much I hate vortexes and how they're the worst and how they, you know, should have legal action taken against them. Please stop, please stop, please stop, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Look at all the fucking debuffs they put on us. Fucking assholes. Fucking dude, just... Oh my god. It's Stop, dude. Oh, that's so... And they've got time... I think this might be what makes Vortexes better, is that they also have a time waster. In addition to interrupting your actions, they also have a time waster who's gonna just be attacking you in between every action. That's what tips the balance in their favor, or against them, I guess. Since we're deciding who's the worst. Anyway, let's take out the Eft Master. Stop. Let's, you know what? Get rid of their stupid minions. Nice, nice. Please, please stop, dude. Oh, God. This is annoying. Are you serious, man? Let's fuck up. Okay, we're almost done. We got a really bad enemy fusion, but then we also got compensated well. Well, would you look at that third card drop in this realm? Fog Spirit card. Creatures receive more healing. Let's take a look at our cards. Spirit card set 6 out of 10. Healing effects have a chance to ignore Blighted. But does that include Blighted on the enemy, or just on us? Because if that includes Blighted on the enemy, then that's actually bad. But I guess we're mostly done with our Blight builds, right? Because it really would only be an issue for our Gate of the Gods Fermented Hops party. And if it's really bothering us, we can always just disable the card set, right? That's that too is an option. Anyway, let's hunt down this dumpling, because I do believe we need it for the Rune of Prophecies. We do. That's the realm quest done. Where is this dumpling? No, seriously, where is this dumpling? Oh, he's right there. Okay. Down here. All right. So 3 cards we got from one realm. In a single realm, we got more cards than in the entirety of the last episode. And I think my calculations were we need to average around 3 cards per episode. How's our Rune of Prophecies looking? So that's 3 lines. What else can we do? Not a hell of a lot, you know? I think we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait until we fight Lloyd Prime, which is rough. But what are you gonna do? So anyway, let's go back home. Keep doing health training. I think we'll just move on. Well, I guess we've got Lloyd Prime already up, so we'll take this fight in the Arachnid Nest. How are we for time? We're just coming up to the 1 hour mark. Alright, so that's good. 8 enemies and a master as well. Alright. Are you serious? Hang on. Am I tripping? Are they... Come on. Come on, man. Tremor fusion 2 realms in a row. There's gotta be some law against that. There's got to be some law against that. This, frankly, is it's pretty disgusting. It's pretty disgusting. It's pretty despicable. Top of the timeline. Sounds good. Right, another low-level stone, which I'll hold on to. There's our master. Okay. Immune to attack damage, that's fine. Definitely not summoning anybody in this miserable realm. Or should I? Nah. Nah. Let's just keep things simple. Alright. Come on. Please stop. Oh, that's so annoying. Come on. Wait, and we can't summon anybody anyway because it's a false god realm. We could summon people afterwards, but I don't really see the value in doing that. Anyway, let's let us just get the god taken out and get a bad outcome here. Let's get the god taken out and then we can decide if we're feeling up to doing anything more in this realm or if we just want to be done. So 3 enemies remain. Alright. Let's... Ooh, is that a... That is a dumpling. You are about to go down. And you are dead. Alright, let's go take you out. I guess so far the Tremors have been reasonably well behaved and they don't have ridelings like they did last realm. I guess maybe it wouldn't be so bad to do a bit of farming. maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Well, we do need to finish the round first, though. Please stop. You know what? That last combat has convinced me. No, you shouldn't do extra combat in this round because they're gonna keep wasting. They're gonna keep wasting your time, like what has happened here. Like what was demonstrated to us in these last couple of combats. Alright. There's one enemy, although the portal has spawned. So let's just get the false god out of the way. And then we'll hunt down the final enemy, because it's probably gonna be... It's probably gonna be a... You know, let's do Greater Dispel. It's probably gonna be a Nemesis creature. Luckily, False God doesn't have fusions. You know what? I think we need a bit of an Archangel's Blessing just to make sure nobody goes down. Alright, I think this might be curtains for Mr. Lloyd. Yep, he's dead. And let's see what we get. Nothing here. Nothing here. Take a look at the prophecy line. Not a great rune of prophecies. It has to be said. We'll just hand it in. Because unless we're on the verge of completing an assassination. Wow, which we are. Fuck. Okay. Actually, no. We haven't gotten credit for completing this realm yet. We'll do that after we exit this portal. Okay. So I think that does make sense. Ah, this could be fun. 4 horsemen. Sure. Let's take a look at this. This could be actually pretty good. More damage from battle fatigue. This could be good as well. You know what? Let's get sure-footed. It would be nice to just have this in our back pocket in case we needed to deal with some really annoying individual combat. How's this for a loot drop? 3 nether stones and a card. Let's take a look at the nether stones. Don't we haven't we already seen this somewhere? Maybe we have, maybe we haven't. We'll take a look, remind ourselves what this trait does, and also a 4th card drop for the episode. Outstanding. So let's take a look at the next card set. 6 out of 8 cards. And with the full set, we'll take less damage from death creatures. That's good. And now I think... Assassination also ready to hand in. Perfect. So we are going to be able to make a bit more progress on our Rune of Prophecies. You know, just to convince myself that I made the right decision, let me just summon one group of... festering ghouls, let's say. Just one group. Oh yeah, definitely made the right decision. Not getting into... Stop. Right decision, not getting into... Oh, please stop. What are they doing, dude? Okay. Yep. I was right. I was right earlier when I said this is not a realm for extra farming. So we'll try and avoid all of this if we can. Alright, and the exit should be close by. Is there anything else that requires our attention? I don't think so. So we're gonna head home. We're gonna hand in the assassination mission. Then we're gonna hand in our Rune of Prophecies. Then I'll take a look at what the next Rune of Prophecies is doing. Although the next Rune of Prophecies I'll have to work on while I'm doing some off-screen farming. Alright. Let's start another assassination mission on the Siren Life Taker. What's our rune looking like? 1, 2. Yeah, we're gonna get like 5 lines completed. If we'd done this, we could have gotten more. If we'd gotten lucky with any of these things, like one more of... No, this wouldn't have done anything because we would have needed this as well. Yeah, it's an okay Rune of Prophecies. Let's hand in our Rune of Prophecies first. Oh, it is asking us to do another false god, but we're not doing we're not gonna be doing that. I mean, I can set a bounty against the ancestor just for fun. We still don't need to hand in the Rune of Prophecies, so I'm gonna hold on to it. You know what? Let's just kill Venedon pretty quickly. And then I'll get rid of my nether stones, and then we'll end. And then we'll end the episode. Let's just have the Dread White take care of business. I think this should be enough. Yep, easy win. Okay. And just to give you an example of what I meant about saving low-level nether stones, is for objectives like this. Usually it'll ask you to get around 1,000 piety. So in this case only 775, which you can get by... I think even the lowest level nether stone, which is 20, gives more than that. So that's why I'm holding on to these, just to help with those objectives. What else do we need to do? Might as well Might as well do some slots, you know. And then I'll end... Oh, I still haven't gotten rid of my higher level nether stones. Oh, my poor lamp. So I'll open up my screenshots folder while I'm getting these slots ready. Nothing. 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 That's okay. So now we've got quite a few nether stones. Oh, speaking of nether stones, what was conservation of energy? Was it this one? Yeah, what is this? Ah, when one of your creatures are killed, another one has a chance to be resurrected. That's a very annoying trait. Very annoying. So, what are we getting rid of? Looks like there's 5 stones. Gleaming Jewel 222. Then Sparkling Globe 205. Then Gleaming Sphere 307. Gleaming Globe 282. And finally, Glowing Globe 251. Okay, another good amount of piety obtained. Now I think it's time for us to start wrapping up. Let's take a look at... Did we get any achievements? We got no achievements this episode. That's okay, because we've already gotten our master achievements out of the way. And the only other easy to get achievements are going to be these donation achievements, which I'll make progress on as we do the next highlights session. Or for you it'll be a highlight session, for me I'm actually going to have to do 100 realms. Speaking of which, let's change my specialization to the Brewmaster. I've already gotten my anointments set up. Let me get my creatures set up as well. From here, swap to the low level farming party. You know what, let's level them up as well, because I think they've got a few levels to gain. Right? Yeah, like 3,000 levels. Might as well. And now I'm ready to do my low level farming, which you'll see the highlights of in the next episode. But let's reflect on the accomplishments for this episode. So the main thing that we wanted was just to play a regular episode and have some fun. It was one of those episodes where you saw the extremes on both ends. We had 2 realms in a row with enemies fused with Tremors, which normally would be awful, but in this case it was offset with us finding a really good number of cards. 4 cards in fact, 3 of them all coming from the same realm, and 1 from our False God drop. In the subsequent and final realm, takes us to 906, and already a good chunk of the cards, of the remaining card total, has been taken out, because we only needed 152 cards to begin with, And now we need less than 150, so that's nice. It's very nice. And with that, I guess I'll also might as well show you how we're doing on the defense and provokes. Provoking is past 82,000. Defending is past 39,000. So making good progress on that as well. And with that, I think it is time to draw this episode to a close. Very productive, very relaxed. Even the tremors weren't really able to ruin my mood that much, which is nice. And when we next come back, again, I'll start out by showing you the highlights as I complete 100 realms with the Brewmaster on low-level realms, and then after that we'll try to do a full proper episode as well. But yes, until then, take care.